You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club, and we got a special guest in the building.
That's right. This man has performed more miracles than Jesus.
Really?
Yes.
Who, Dr. Miami?
Dr. Dan Miami.
Okay, give a round of applause, Dr. Miami.
Thank you for having me, guys.
You touch more breast in here than any man that I know.
Thank you. Inside and out.
Hold on, you do the inside too?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? Like you restructure vaginas? Rejuvenate them?
Yeah, we do everything.
Yeah, they do vaginal rejuvenation. I saw you
Front,
recently.
side, and back.
I saw that on TMZ recently.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing some vaginal rejuvenation.
What
That's the
rejuvenation
biggest,
do?
hottest thing right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So it's what, girls come in and they want to be virgins again? Or
Practically.
yeah.
Just redoing everything.
So what do you do to it?
Reupholstering.
What do you do?
Well, we can tighten it.
Okay.
We can get rid of the extra skin. You know, it doesn't look right.
Yeah, like
Roast
when the,
beef.
yeah, I said
Yes,
yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
What about the sensitivity after something like that?
It stays the same. Actually, for sensitivity, there's something that's really cool called an O shot that we just started doing.
You install them? It's like
Installing,
tips, you just
detailing. No. It's called an O shot, which basically, you ready for this?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, so we inject platelet-rich plasma into the vaginal wall, into the top of the, like where the G spot is,
So it makes it wetter.
wetter and tighter, and then we put 1 cc into the clitoris directly.
Also,
and, and it's like a hack for women. They become like extremely sensitive, extremely orgasmic.
that's a super cheat
like,
code.
It's like a cheat code. It's a super cheat code.
That's
Exactly. It's like
dope.
we discovered this like hack for women, and we did it to the girls in the office. They like can't get through a day at work.
Really?
They're like shifting
Wait,
in their
you did it to the
seats.
girls
They're
in the
like
office?
they're like going to the bathroom and like
They had to
adjusting
try it out
themselves.
somehow. Yeah,
That could bring our value down as men, though, because if a girl
no.
knows she has that, when you make her do that a few times, she's like, "It's not you. I got this old shot."
But that's
Yeah,
less
but-
work for us. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
That's great.
I don't
It's
know.
less work.
I mean, you don't have to buy flowers or anything.
Yeah.
You're gonna take them to dinner.
wet.
You just they're just ready.
What about smell? Do you have anything to get rid of girls that have like a
Yeah,
permanent smell?
Yeah, I mean, usually it's just a question of some antibiotics or
Febreze.
yeah, for
A plug-in?
baby wipes. Yeah.
Now, what's the biggest procedure for men and what's the biggest procedure for women?
For men, it's liposuction, getting rid of man boobs. That's number
That was
one.
an issue one of my friends just had with this guy she was dating. She said everything about him was great, but he has these man boobs, and there's no real way you can get rid of those.
Not in the gym. No, you need surgery.
Really?
the only way.
I thought it was just push-ups.
No
No.
way.
Push-ups, some bench press,
No.
lose some weight.
No.
So some guys are just born with.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. And so that's number one. Number two is maybe rhinoplasty, nose jobs, that kind of thing.
What's
That's-
rhinoplastic?
Nose jobs.
Oh, nose jobs. Oh.
Yeah,
I
that
saw
kind
they
of-
have these new nose jobs that don't require surgery. Is that real?
That's true. That's true. The thing is, it doesn't make the nose smaller. It makes it actually bigger. But like if you have a bump in your nose, like it just comes out like a hook or something, you could put something above the bump to make it like bigger but straighter. That's a non-surgical nose job. That works.
Yeah, I saw. I think Tahiri or somebody did that on her Instagram.
Yeah, and it also like makes it look like contoured. Like you don't have to contour it with makeup.
Now, we know that Snapchat has been doing really well for you as far as getting new clients, and clearly you've been Snapchatting a lot of the surgeries. And
You Snapchat the surgeries?
Oh,
Duh,
yeah.
you don't follow like Miami
No,
on Snapchat?
yeah.
You crazy.
You don't get permission for that?
Oh, of course we get permission.
By the
But if you-
patients?
Yeah.
What if
yeah,
you mess
yeah.
up on Snapchat, though? Like if you mess up or something.
Hey, if I
Drop
mess
the
up,
phone?
it's bad anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
And by the way, it doesn't matter if one person's watching or a million.
so
Yeah.
how does that work? Because I know a lot of reality stars are coming to you, a lot of celebrities, and usually, people get plastic surgery. They don't really want anybody to know.
Not anymore. Now, plastic surgery changed a lot in the last 5 years. People talk about it now. People talk about it at lunch. They watch on their Snapchat, on the bus, wherever. People, it's out there. People
What's
are
your
doing it. They're
Snapchat?
talking about it. The real Dr. Miami.
You can't hide it anyway, though, because, nowadays the cameras are always on.
Always.
So it's like going from 0 to 60 in 12 hours.
Always. There's no way, in 3 weeks you did that much in the gym, right?
Yeah.
And people are going to figure that out.
I saw these twins, and they were talking about how many squats they do a day, and they were saying that.
One of those twins works for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you,
so I
so
saw
you
that.
know
but-
you gave her the butt lift.
But people-
Listen, I want to talk out of school, but look, everybody knows.
Do you ever tell her knock it off?
No.
Oh.
It's just interesting because it does seem like some people get things done. We can all look at them and tell, and then
Yeah.
they deny it.
That's stupid. I don't know. They think we're stupid.
Yeah.
And your wife doesn't have a problem with you touching all these breasts?
She's-
and-
Nah, I've been
He
married.
makes
20,
money.
I've been married
Booties?
21 years.
That's
man.
the biggest
My wife knows me so well.
And you got 5 kids.
I got 5 kids. Yeah.
But that's the big misconception. People think you out here like
Nah,
having
I
sex with all these
complain,
different
no.
chicks.
No.
Do
No,
people
no,
really
no.
think that? I never heard that.
I people do say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, people like teenagers will come up to be like, "Whoa, you must get so much." I'm like,
So much ass.
No, I got a wife. I got 5 kids. Yeah, I'm a good boy.
You ever get tempted?
Of course.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to partake in some of your work? It's like,
Test it out.
I'm a man,
Just test
flesh
it
and
out.
blood.
yeah, but don't get high off your own supply.
Don't get high on your own supply. That's the rule number 1, obviously.
Do you and your wife talk about that? Do you tell her like, look, baby, I did some great work today. You should see it. I want to have sex with her, but I'm not.
No, I'm not. No, I get slapped for that. But no, but listen, you're as a man, you see a beautiful lady, you want to, things go through your head, but you got to keep it in control. You got to think long term. You got to think, what's important in life and pass.
You ever done any work on your wife? Like every now and then? Like every few years, you just remodel the house real quick?
Just remodel the house. What, just put up a new kitchen? What
Yeah,
are you
new kitchen,
talking
new
about?
bathroom,
Yeah.
new drapes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Yeah, I've taken off like a mole off her. That's about it.
Wow.
It's one of those ironies.
Yeah.
We got 5 kids. She's got like not a stretch mark on her tummy. It's
Wow.
just one of those ironic things.
Dope.
She can get anything she wants, and she's perfect in my eyes.
Now, what is this Surge Records?
Oh,
You got a record label?
yeah, man.
Really?
All right,
Yeah, I
stop
got
it. You're
5
doing too
art-
much, Dr.
Stop
Ray.
it,
Yeah,
Dr.
Stop it.
Stop. You got
Calm
a
down.
record label? for
Calm
real?
down. So here's how that happens. So our Snapchat is pretty popular. We have 1.7 million viewers a day. So
Wow.
we play music in the background during surgery, and people kept sending in their own songs they want us to play, and we're like, you know what? Send us your submissions. We'll go through. If we think they're good, we'll play them on the Snapchat. So it kind of started as half a joke, but we actually signed 5 artists. So we
Wow.
actually found,
You have
I do
a
not want to
record
see
label?
you
got a
at
record
no
label.
award shows. Right? I don't want to see you in no videos. I don't want to hear you talking on no records. No.
just stick to the booties. I
That's
get
it.
I
So
What
get
do you
it.
listen to when you do surgery? I was hoping it would be like some nice, peaceful music.
Betty
You
Wap.
turn up.
Betty Wap.
You listen to Betty Wap?
Better up all day.
Really?
Yeah,
The last night was the Shorty Awards.
correct.
Which is a big internet phenom about everything
Yep.
that's going on. Internet from Vine to Snapchat to
Yep.
Twitter.
You was up for best Snapchatter against
Snapchat of the
Kylie
year.
Jenner,
And DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled.
Did you win?
I lost to DJ Khaled.
He
I
didn't want
lost.
you to win.
They didn't want me to win, and I didn't win. Look at that.
Why was it a numbers thing? Or?
He has a numbers thing, and it's like an academy. Listen, I think he deserves it. I mean, he really changed the game with Snapchat.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's got like 4 million people watching him every day, motivating kids. He's a great guy, and he's representing the 305, just like me. So that's cool.
What surgery would you perform on Khaled
Oh,
to get his
man.
body
That's
a
a
little
lot.
right?
Man, no, he's working out. We'll see when he loses that weight.
He's always working out, but it never like changes.
Now he lost a bunch of weight. He did.
It'll happen for him. I'm telling you, it'll happen for him.
Get his man. You got.
I believe in him. I believe in you. They don't want you to lose weight, DJ.
His
You-
man
Khaled, You
boobs.
can do it.
You could
Man
do.
boobs, probably extra skin. When the weight's gone. When the
Yeah.
weight's gone. First, you got to lose the weight.
I know a lot of strippers come to you.
Yeah.
What's the most amount of money you got paid in singles? And who counts on those singles?
Rosie over there. She counts the singles. I would say 10,000 maybe.
In
Oh, that's not
singles?
that bad in singles.
It's not that bad in singles. It's a lot though. It's like a nice box full of singles. And they smell
smell
smoky.
smoky?
They do. They smell smoky.
That's the club smell.
That's for sure.
And you deposit the money. How do you feel like when you got to go deposit the money? Does that make you feel funny?
That's I make Rosie do
You make
that.
a Rosie deposit?
What they get for 10,000 in singles?
Oh, you can get a lot. You can get a butt. You can
You
get
get a butt.
you can get a butt. You can get a tummy tuck, boobs. Yeah.
Now, when
All
you
of that
walk
for
in your office, is
10,000?
it like a dispensary or the McDonald's value meal menu? Like you just
Pretty
got.
much.
You pick
Okay.
number
The
4,
number
one of
7,
4.
number 6. Yeah,
Yeah.
we do that. We do that
Now, we've
combo
heard-
packages.
We've heard some people have regrets about maybe getting their butt done too big or certain things. Is there anything that can be done?
I've never seen a butt too big.
Yeah, K. Michelle said she wants to reduce her butt one
Yeah.
time. Is
Yeah,
that
no,
possible?
it's true. It's true. It's unusual. I would say for every patient that wants their butt smaller, there's like 50 that want it bigger.
But is there anything that can be done?
Yeah,
Can
of course.
you-
Yeah, absolutely. We just suck it down. Just liposuction
suck
it
it
down.
down.
Yeah.
Just
liposuction
take it right
down.
out.
Absolutely.
All right, because some people think that it's irreversible, so they're like, "Well, I want
It depends how they made it bigger. If they made it bigger with some silicone injections or some kind of back alley stuff, that's really hard to remove because you have to cut it out and leave scars. But if you did it with your own fat, which is what the Brazilian butt lift is, then you just suck it out and it goes right back.
Have you ever messed up on a surgery, like one breast bigger than the other or one higher than the other?
No, not if they started out even. Now, I do a lot of correction of asymmetries, where one side's bigger to begin with. It's hard to get 2 breasts perfect. I mean, no breasts are perfectly symmetrical.
Right.
So, I mean, even in nature, But I never like accidentally put in a 200 cc when I should have put in a 400.
What is a cc? I keep thinking
CC
engine
is
size.
like
Like
Man.
cubic
CC.
centimeter. It's
That's
like
what swells you
it's
up.
just a measurement of boob
Well, it sounds like
size.
engine. Like my car goes 400 cc. You know.
Now, I see a lot of doctors giving you hate. A lot of them say, as far as you showing off your patients and stuff like that on social media, that's unethical. What do you think about that?
Nah, I mean, the testimony of that is there's now hundreds of doctors doing it on Instagram and Snapchat. They're just copying. As long as the patient gives permission and you don't put any identifying features, it's totally cool. There's nothing unethical about that at all.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been videos on YouTube of all these surgeries for years and years. They're just boring. You know, I do it with a little bit of flavor. You know, a little bit of something engaging.
Yeah.
Get people interested in it to watch it.
Throw some music on, pour
Throw
some drinks
music
around.
on.
Yeah.
No drinks, no.
Now, I see penile enlargements are getting more and more popular. Also.
Really?
Does anybody come to you for that?
They do. They do on occasion.
Hold on, you can make the penis bigger for real?
But it's stuck big, I think. It can't go back small. It's just you just always
Well, there's
big.
okay. So the traditional way has been just basically fat grafting. Just you can make it thicker, but
Right.
not longer. There's a guy in LA that puts like a silicone implant in. I don't know if that's ready for prime time yet. There's only one guy that's FDA approved to do that in LA. I'd like to see more follow-up results before I put that on the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm good on the girth part. A little length. I'm like 7 3/4,
We don't want to
8
know.
when it's warm.
The doctor doesn't want to know.
I wouldn't
you-
mind. I
On a
wouldn't
hot
mind an
day.
extra 10 to make it a nice.
So you have done
Extra
some.
two.
You have
Even
done some
10.
though. You have done some penile
Oh, yeah.
enlargements.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we seen Kanye sent you some Yeezys.
I got them. I'm
And
wearing them right now.
Now what's your relationship with Kanye?
You gave him some
Absolutely.
abs. You grafted him some abs.
No, I got zero relationship with Kanye.
Oh,
Only
okay.
with his shoes.
Okay. All right.
Now, when you were younger, did you take like apart Barbies and like rearrange their parts, or take parts from other dolls and put them on the Barbie?
Kinda, yeah. In
Really?
fact, I have a doll that we made. It's funny you asked that. On my desk, it's like Mr. Potato Head meets Barbie. And you take off her boobs and make them bigger. You take off her butt and make it bigger or smaller. I have that on my desk. We made that custom. So it's funny you asked that.
So when you was younger, you used to do that. Like
Yeah.
that's what got you into it. Like you knew this
Well,
what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I always knew I wanted to be a surgeon, and I knew I wanted to be a plastic surgeon from when I was a teenager, even. So yeah.
So did you practice on people? Because you know, like guys that wanted to be barbers in the hood would always come cut you up. Did you be like, hey, girl?
Yeah, no,
Here's
there
my
was
scalpel.
no.
Can we try this?
Yeah, like in kindergarten with the little scissors. No, I didn't do that. No, it's surgery takes a long time. You know,
Yeah.
you need, it's like 15 years of schooling
Yeah.
after high school, of training and all that. But then once you get out on your own, you know, it's awesome. It's fun. It's a great career.
How old are you? You look young as hell.
I'll be 44 next week.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So you
Yeah.
graduated college what, when you was like 32 or something?
Yeah, I graduated all my training and everything about 32. Yeah, 30, 31. something
Now a
like
lot of people when they get these surgeries is insecurities. Do you ever try to tell people, well, maybe you don't need this, or maybe you shouldn't do this? Is that the first option you try, or like what is the procedure if somebody comes and says, hey, I my breasts are too small, I think I want to get bigger breasts, or my ass is too small, I want a bigger ass?
Yeah, so I mean, if it's legitimate, if they really have something that's wrong with them, that they feel is wrong with them, it's cool. But sometimes people come in and they say, like, I have a bump on my nose and I can't even see it, or like they say I'm too fat and they're like sticks, you know. Those people I turn away. I turn away about 15% of the patients that come in because I just don't see it, and I don't think surgery is the answer for them. You can't fix what's on the inside, you know.
Right.
That has to come first. But surgery can help fix what's on the outside, and if it makes you feel better, it's awesome. It's really good.
Have you ever turned anybody down and you looked at them like, look, it's nothing I can do for you?
You mean like it's too far gone?
It's too far gone.
No, no.
Giving you an ass
we
would
never
be
give
pointless.
up hope. No, no, we never give up hope.
Now this new thing I see is eye color. I see people changing their eye color. Do you do that as well?
I don't do that, but that's a real thing. There's a couple of guys. The people that I've seen do it are in Europe and in the Middle East. But I've seen patients that have gone there and done it, and it's legit. It's real. I mean, they turn brown eyes blue and green, and yeah, it's ophthalmology. It's not my specialty, but it's coming.
How difficult is it for somebody to book an appointment? Because I know you must be booked like a year in advance.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. It's pretty far out. But right now, we don't really take appointments. We take walk-ins.
What?
Yeah, and the first 10 that come, like it's crazy. The demand is crazy. So you come in the morning, you get like a wristband, like you're at a club. The first 10 get wristbands. They come back at noon, and I see the
It's
first
like buying
10.
sneakers or something.
Yeah, it's like buying sneakers.
You've been around Dave Grootman too long, man. You running your spot like Club Live.
He
It's like
definitely
Club
is.
Live.
What are you talking
It's
about,
like
man?
Club Live. And then, but we do phone consultations too. Those are booked out about a year, and then they send me pictures. I talk to them on the phone.
How do you give them phone consultations? You got to see them.
Yeah, they send pictures. And we do a Skype or something.
Give Angela an evaluation. What you think?
She's perfect.
Thank you.
She's an 11.
Now we
You
know
wouldn't
this.
add nothing?
What bothers you? Anything bother you about your body?
I'm very fine with going to the gym, working out, and being regular.
Being regular.
See, that's what
He's more than regular.
That's what I'm
though.
saying. Like, you got nice natural girls saying they regular now. Like, no, that's the way it's kind of supposed to be.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm not trying to do anything different. I'm not trying to, be on Instagram showing it. I'm chilling.
You're chilling.
What about Envy? He got man boobs and he wants some abs.
I ain't got man boobs.
I got
my
you.
abs are good money. What about Charlotte? Anything for lightening skin? Because he's trying to get
I'm
lighter,
good.
lighter.
He's good.
I'm great. Let me see. How much would somebody pay for these? Hold on.
For which?
What you trying to
I'm
do?
gonna show you something, Dr. Miami.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna show you
Boobs,
something.
abs.
I'm gonna show you something.
Now, Dr. Miami,
How much would somebody pay for these?
Oh, that's about 10 grand.
All right.
What is that?
Don't worry about what that was. That's what I've been working on under this shirt, okay?
Yeah. No, he's good. He's
I think you
good.
flirt
Ladies,
with
he's
him. That's the
good.
second time you shot your shot with him. I think you flirt with Dr. Miami. Dr. Miami,
He's just trying to get affirmation from me. That's all
That's
good,
it.
man.
That's
It's all
it.
good.
I want
It's all
affirmation
good.
from the best, baby.
That's it.
That's all.
But we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you
Is
for
there a
having me.
special code for people that listen to the Breakfast Club that can call you and get 10% off or something?
10% off.
No.
Rosie, what do you think, Rosie?
You ain't got no reason to be cutting no deals right now. Dr. Miami is in high demand. What the hell am I gonna cut a deal
Thank
for?
God. Yeah.
Dr. Miami, what's your email? What's
It's
your website?
on all social media. Just The Real Dr. Miami. On Twitter, on Snapchat, especially. On IG. The Real Dr. Miami. See before and after pictures, everything. You see me do my surgery every day.
Okay. Well, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in